What is up, guys? Dave from 6-String Stanger. Welcome back to another video. This is it. This is the one that you've been waiting for. This is my next DIY series. So it's the SG that I got. Let's take a look at that. Alright guys, so this came in the mail the other day. This is an SG. I'll move the camera and we'll try to get a little closer look-see to see what we got. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the next DIY project. This is the Stanger SG. Alright, so here it is. I've been in here once, as you can see. I took the wrapping off of things or whatever. This is a kit from, this isn't from Albatross or whatever I've done before. This is from a company called Pango Music. It's from China. All the way in China. It took like, I think 3 weeks to get it. This is what was left of some of my Christmas money that I used. Here's a nice old handwritten note from China, and she just writes, basically, thanks for shopping Pango Music. Very glad to write you about this guitar. It's the PS6 928K, I believe that's what it is. So yeah, and she just went on to say, you know, thanks, and hope you enjoy the guitar. If you have any questions, call her. That was kind of cool. And so yeah, let's take this baby out and look at it, see what all we got. This is just a mahogany neck. It's got a ebony fretboard on it, actually, which is kind of nice. The frets are nice and rounded on the edge. Really don't see any problems with it, you know, as far as feel goes and stuff. Everything's really good and smooth. Looks good. So looking forward to working on this bad boy. You can see the headstock's already cut. Looks just like Gibson. I won't even have to mess with that. Just paint it up and do what I want to do with that. That's awesome. And the body is pretty cool. That's a mahogany body. I love the woodworking on this. I've never heard of a like a mahogany flame top. But honestly, there's no cap. It's just a part of the wood. So I don't know what it is really. If anybody knows out there, let me know. But I'm just, for now, just going to call it a mahogany top, like flame top or quilted top. As you can see it kind of moving around when I twist the body like that. This is going to be absolutely stunning when I get it done. You know, just a regular basic wood back here. Yeah, it's going to be really nice when it's done. What else do we got? Got your standard type pickups. You know, get your neck and your bridge pickup. It's gold hardware again. You know, so we'll go with it. You know, they're actually kind of heavy pickups, which is really good. So we'll see what we got in there. What else do we got here? Oh, something else I was kind of blown away by. You know, because a lot of these DIY kits just come with just tuners. They don't have any names on them or anything. These are, and I know I'll hear about it in the comments, which it is true. I've read up on it. But you know what? It is what it is, I guess. They're better than what would probably come with it. These are Grover tuners. Okay? But there are rip-off Grover tuners as well, and I believe this is one of the rip-offs. There's just a... Ooh! I have a notification on my phone, but I'll get it in a minute. Anyway, just a few different things you can tell with them, I guess. You know, just like this part here is supposed to be like really smooth and shiny, like this. If it was genuine Grover, you know, which I mean, it does say, it says Grover. I don't know if it's going to focus in on it, but it does say Grover at the top, which is kind of cool. But you know, and I mean, they feel good. They're good and heavy. So they should do the job quite well. I just thought it was cool. You know, it's actually like a name brand tuner, even though they could be possible fakes, but that's okay. But really, you ought to look that up sometime. Just go to YouTube and type in Grover tuners, and then there'll be a bunch of videos that pop up how to identify the fake from the real ones. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it is really interesting actually. Which basically what it is just, you know, probably a Grover knockoff that comes from China or whatever, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You get that. But like I said, I've never had a DIY that actually had a name on the tuners, so that's kind of cool. But they're really heavy duty. I mean, they're heavy tuners. That's cool. And then of course, you get in here, you got all your little goodies that come with everything, of course. It's got these little knobs on here. I like these knobs actually. You know, there's some knobs you get you just ain't too crazy about, but these really kind of, you know, just look like your typical SG knobs. They're nice. They're plastic or whatever, you know, but I think they look good. You know, look just like an SG knob. They're even labeled. That way I won't get confused. You know, this one says volume, and the other one say tone, of course. Yeah, you got your three-way selector in there. You got all your parts in there. Everything's good. All your wiring. Everything to do the complete guitar as usual. And there's your bridge posts and all that stuff. What else we got? What's it? Oh, that's the truss rod cover. You know, just comes with pretty much everything you need. Oh, here's one thing that's kind of weird. There's the bridge and stuff here. This is kind of funky. I don't know how this is going to look. I don't even know if I'm going to put it on there. It comes with a gold pickguard, okay? Now, yeah, it looks kind of like this just because it's got the plastic on it, but I mean, it's going to be mirror when I take that off. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to put that on there. It might cheapen it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what my final thoughts on that will be. I might just leave it off because the gorgeousness of that wood just really sticks out really awesome. But that is something we will look at later. You know what, guys? I was looking at this a little closer. This may be like a maple quilted top. I'm not sure if it is. It's very thin. I'm talking paper. But I just say that because I can see glue, like dried glue right in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just right in here. And there's a couple other spots that have it. That's kind of weird. And they must have just blended the top together because, I mean, you can't tell. It just looks like a part of the wood. Well, like I said, I'm blown away with that. That grain is just crazy. I don't know how it's coming out on camera right now, but it is looking crazy. I got it in a weird light right now too, but oh, yeah, down in here's real good. Oh, yep, can't see it. Maybe if I turn off this light for just a second. I don't know. At the beginning of the video you see it better, but yeah, I don't know. I also have to remember that when I'm sanding to go super easy on that. Take a super high grit and just go with it. So as with all DIY kits, the biggest thing is fitting the neck. And when I ordered this originally, I thought that it was a bolt-on neck. It is not. It'll be a glued neck, which that's fine. You know, the only glued neck that I had a problem with was my Explorer, because there's a little gap on the edges, and I had to put wood filler in there, and it came out pretty good. But the big thing is to get that pretty well in there. It's a good snug fit. You know, there's like virtually no gaps. Even up on this side here, there's no gaps here. That's what she's going to look like when she's done. I think it's going to be really fun. Now, oh yeah, crap. 1 second. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this too. As you know, in years past, I guess, not years past, but last year when I started working on some DIY stuff, I've done a few different things. I've used RIT dye. Didn't turn out bad. I think it was just a spalted maple, if you remember on my DIY Les Paul, my very first one. Didn't turn out bad. I think it was just spalted maple wood, just made it look kind of weird, but it turned out good. Not bad. And then I think my Explorer I painted, and then my Flying V I actually used like ink, like ink refill. I used that. That turned out really good, I thought too. So I was reading up and I was doing some, you know, just some basic research or whatever on wood dye and stuff. And they said for like quilted tops and flame tops to try, I think it's Keta or Kita. dye. It's an aniline dye, and it's supposed to really make the wood grain pop. They give you 5 different packets in here, and you just put a very little bit in warm water, and smooth it out just like you would the other stuff, you know, any of the stuff I used before. But it's really supposed to be awesome. You can take these 5 colors, what is it, red, yellow, brown, blue, and black, I think those are the colors. I'm just going by the colors on the back here. But anyway, I mean, you know, you can mix up whatever you want to mix up, or you can use that solid color and go from there. So I haven't quite figured out what color I want to do, but this should be cool. I'm looking forward to using this on this guitar. Alright guys, so you've seen the guitar. Now, we shall get started on this guitar very soon. Like I said, I'm going to superly go very easily on this top. It's a beautiful top. I can get lost in the swirls and stuff. It's like, what? It's going to be awesome. It's awesome. I will put a link down below where you can purchase this very kit. Like I said, it's all the way in China. So if you live in the United States, it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks to get. But it is worth it. I think it's an awesome guitar. Alright guys, so stay tuned for the beginnings of the DIY Stanger SG guitar. And we'll see you guys in the next video. We've got an announcement coming up very soon that all of you guys are going to be interested in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. We'll see you guys in the next video. Rock on, everybody. Don't forget, it's all about the music.